Hello, everybody, and Dominomio here, and welcome back to episode 6 of Super Mario Galaxy. Last episode, we went to the kitchen, and in this episode, we're gonna keep exploring the kitchen and doing a few more galaxies that we unlocked there. But before I do that, I guess I'll grab some 1-ups from this toad. I don't think I need them because the 1-up counter resets every time you reset the game, but it's still nice to have them. Oh. Good start. Today we'll be starting off with the Fast Foe Comet, because it's right there, might as well do it. So the Fast Foe Comet does exactly as it sounds like, and it makes all the foes fast. It's nothing too interesting, but it does provide a bit of a challenge. And there's no checkpoints on comets, which I forgot to mention earlier. Okay, I just did the cycle there wrong. Yes, I want to try again. So you want a long jump here when the platform is all the way out, and then you can jump on it. These Tox boxes, I think that's what they're called, and have really weird hitboxes, so you want to stay at least kind of far away from them, because they can just randomly crush you even when they don't actually crush you. But as long as you just stay away from the Tox boxes and skip part of the level, then you'll be fine. There's nothing really to worry about here. And our first star for the day in under 4 minutes. Wow, the same amount of time it took me to beat Megaleg. Yeah, let's do Bubble Breeze Galaxy real quickly. It's a one-off planet, or galaxy. And it introduces a mechanic that'll be a little bit important later on in one level. So, like I said in the beginning of this Let's Play, this is a 2007 Wii game. And you know what early Wii games love to do? Motion controls. This isn't really motion controls as much as it is just pointing the cursor and pressing A. But nonetheless, this is a mechanic that doesn't appear in Galaxy 2. Although I actually kind of don't hate this mechanic, motion control-wise. I mean, yes, it has one of the most excruciating levels associated with it, but other than that, it's not too bad. It's kind of like doing like a 3D ball, not 3D ball maze, but like more like just like a normal ball maze, where you have to tilt the ball and make sure not to get hit by any of the obstacles, or fall in any of the pits. Which usually leads to you having to be really delicate. And then to leave the bubble, you just ground pound and there. Now, there's a speedrunning trick associated with this level. You can see that there's invisible collision on those rocks. Yeah, I think you may be able to guess what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and get to that star much earlier than intended. Thing is, I haven't done this trick in a long time, and I don't know exactly where the invisible collision starts and where it ends, so... If this just ends up being 20 minutes of me trying to figure out how the invisible collision works... okay. Normally you want to do a long jump, but, it's kinda hard to do a long jump when you can't see the floor that you're on. Okay, you're kidding me, right? No. Apparently not. I want to get this trick off. I really want to pull this trick off. I mean, at this point, it's not even worth it. Not in the slightest. But still, it's personally satisfying for me. And you're gonna stick here with me, watching me do this, whether you like it or not. And besides, you have access to the slider bar on the video, so you can skip ahead if you want. Okay, so that's where the collision turns into a slope. Nice to know. What? What am I standing on? I mean, I know there's supposed to be invisible collision here. But still... okay, I was hoping to... Huh. Weird. Maybe it's more to the left? Oh, yep, that's totally it. Okay. No. No. Fine. What do you want me to say, game? Ah, it boots me out back to the title screen. Hello everybody, Dominomial here, and welcome back to episode 6 of Super Mario Galaxy. In this episode, we're going back to the kitchen. Oh, and don't worry about my star counter. It's at 31, but I just forgot to record something. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. It was just a fast foe comment that nobody cares about. And right away in this episode, we're going to be going to Bubble Breeze Galaxy. And let me tell you, 2007 motion controls, that was a thing. What's neat about this level is that it has a very unique speedrunning trick that requires you to go on invisible collision and just long jump to the star. I say motion controls, but I mean more cursor controls. As all you need to do is point your Wiimote at the screen, and then press A. As simple as that. This kind of reminds me of like a 2D marble maze where you're trying to avoid getting into pitfalls. Oh, right, if you want to make this part a little bit easier... Oh, no. Can you not shoot star bits? Maybe I just don't have any star bits. I think that's the thing that's preventing me. Oh, no, you just can't shoot star bits while you're in bubble form. And that's the speedrunning trick. You go on invisible collision, and then you long jump over the wall. As simple as that. That's a neat little, very easy trick to do when you know the geography of the invisible platforms. No, don't save the game. Okay, but jokes aside, like... Yeah. That took me a little bit longer than I anticipated. Buoy Base Galaxy. Do I want good music, or do I want to go to the next main galaxy? I'll go to Buoy Base first, and then I'll go to the Ghostly Manor. The Floating Fortress. I'm just going to let this music play for a while. It'll give me some time to think of commentary. Ooh, that's a very nice use of a theremin. Yeah, you know, the instrument that they have in the opening of Star Trek. So this level is probably the most unique one-off level in this game. It has original music, and it just looks really cool. Normally you're intended to collect these blue star chips and, Oh, you are supposed to collect the blue star chips, because you can't get up to the top without them. Okay, let me go back. Now, the blue star chips are located in pretty easy to reach places, even without the platforms moving. You can actually just do this whole level without the platforms moving. You don't even need to make them move. As long as you're skilled with your wall jumps and such. Now, there was one more star chip that I need. Where was it? No, seriously, where was it? I forgot. Oh. It's inside the platform. So maybe you do need the platforms to move. Who knows? Really? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Why? Oh, you can still get it without moving the platforms. Nice. I didn't want to make the platforms move. It was a self-imposed challenge of mine. You can't wall jump on those walls, by the way. You can only wall jump on the platforms. And then you just go up here, use the spring, and then bam, you're on the Pokeball planet. I could have spun there to avoid getting hit by the laser, but I thought I would be able to just barely jump over it. Now is the level. There's actually a mission in Super Mario Galaxy 2 that's heavily inspired by Buoy Base Galaxy and even uses the same music. But let me tell you, that mission is even easier to sequence break than this one. In Galaxy 2, the Buoy Base inspired mission only takes 2 minutes, if you know what you're doing. Now that we're going to Ghostly Galaxy, it seems like we're going to see Luigi. Because apparently he loves getting trapped in mansions and or hotels that are haunted. This level probably has some of the longest missions from just a speedrunning standpoint, because this whole level is linear. You can't really do anything to skip certain parts of the level. I mean, you could definitely try, but with how the mansion is laid out and how it's separated into just different rooms that you have to get into by Launch Star, there's not really too much you can do. So you need to go near this Boo portrait and then get this Boo stuck in the light, and then he'll drop the key. Simple enough. And then just going on a star piece hunt, really, in this room. Although speedrunners actually kind of hate this room because of just how the star pieces move and how it's a little bit weird to just control Mario when transitioning between 90-degree angles. Yeah, this room is pretty hard to do optimally, actually. Neat little secret that a lot of people overlook. If you ground pound this spot in the ceiling, you get into this secret room. Now this room serves no purpose besides giving the player a whole ton of coins. But it's still neat nonetheless. Not even enough to give you a 1-up? Wow, what a ripoff. The problem is that gravity reverts back to normal once you leave the room. Now, there is a speedrunning trick that somebody can do here if they're good enough. But I'm not entirely sure how it's done. What it includes is using the pull start to clip through the bottom of the mansion and get into this room here. You don't even need to collect the key, and you could just skip the booze in this hallway. I think you can actually just clip through here, if you're good enough. But I wanted to show off this new power-up anyway. Boo Mario. Shake the Wiimote to vanish. You can also tap A to repeatedly float in the air. Bro, you finally came. I got lost with the toads. It was terrible. Oh, that was a horrible Luigi voice. But I found a power star, so that makes up for it, right? Don't ask me to do a Luigi voice again. But with this mission done, we unlock a new feature in the observatory, and that is Luigi. I'll get into that after Rosalina stops talking. Welcome back. I can see your brother from here. If you ask him, I bet he'll help you search for the power stars. And I'm sure he has a lot to tell you. You should go speak to him over there by the garage. Yes, the first time we're going to the garage, and it's to talk to Luigi. Bro, you're looking for power stars, right? Let me help. I think you might have missed one in Good Egg Galaxy. Really? Where? If I find it, I'll write you a letter. Keep your eyes peeled for it. Yeah, all you need to do is talk to Luigi. But it's necessary to talk to Luigi if you want stars. Because that triggers a sequence where Luigi will then go out to look for a star in the next galaxy. While you're playing the next galaxy, and I think he'll send you a level, or a letter, like maybe 2 or 3 missions from when you talk to him. So you don't want to do this stuff at the end of the game, because you forgot to talk to Luigi. I'm going to do the second mission of Ghostly Galaxy. I could do Buoy Base again, but I like the music in that level, and I don't want to complete it in just one sitting. Or one episode, anyway. Instead, we're gonna race Bootleg Koopa the Quick. That's not a Koopa, but rather a Boo. Just use these pull stars to get over to the launch star. Apparently somebody broke the bridge during last mission, or after last mission. And then we just talk to this Boo, and then he's gonna say, hey, you want a race? Ehehe, so you're after it too? Well, you'll have to race me for it. Okay. Ehehe, here we go! No, that's Mario's catchphrase. Now, this isn't a standard race. This race requires using pole stars. And as I mentioned earlier, pole stars carry momentum. So you want to abuse that to get very far ahead of the Boo. I don't know what his name is. I don't know if he even has a name, but yeah. Now, the interesting thing about this Boo is that his route is predetermined, so you don't really have to worry about being in last as long as you get over a minute and 30 seconds. Basically, the best time score is the score you're aiming to beat. And if you get hit by the mines, yeah, don't really worry about it. You can also break them with star bits if you also just want to go over them. 57 seconds. Huh. Well, I promise, I'll take this. Thanks, Boo. Now, for some reason, I have some kind of really weird childhood memory associated with either this Boo or another NPC that you race later on. I remember talking to one of them after a race, and them just killing me. It was probably a glitch, and I'm probably misremembering everything that happened about that, but I somehow remember talking to the NPC that you race after you win the race, and then them killing you. But there is no such thing in this game. Or, not that I checked. Where is that place? It looks familiar, but then again. Luigi did say he was going to Good Egg Galaxy. So if you remember that, then you don't really have to worry about that. Oh yeah, and in case you do forget where Luigi is, you can go to the menu and open his letter from here. So let's go save Luigi real quick. Wait, there's a secret star? No. The secret star is Luigi. You can skip the cutscene of a level after you've already seen it once, which is nice. And you just triple jump. You came to save me again. I knew I could count on you, bro. Power Star. Yeah, I got it right here. Thanks, Luigi. How did you get stuck on top of a house? Like, you can literally go through the pipe to leave. You know that, right, Luigi? And also, you're a Mario brother. You can also just jump down. You didn't do anything, Luigi. That's the end of this episode of Super Mario Galaxy. Sorry if it seemed a little bit short, or rather long, because I tried to do a speedrunning trick for 10 minutes, but sometimes that's just how it goes. I mean, I still got, like, 6 stars at the end of the day. But next time in Super Mario Galaxy, I'll be exploring the rest of the kitchen, and maybe going on to the next world. Who knows? But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!